Namaste family, welcome to Earthly Awakenings. I'm Surratt. So hey fam, thank you very much for, checking in and seeing how I'm doing. Thank you guys so much for your patience. I know it's been a while since I've been on here, but it's been a fantastic purge and self-care and getting out and enjoying life as much as possibly can. And so again, I just want to say thank you for everybody and your patience. And if I'm not any good, I'm no good to you guys. So again, I want to get back on schedule. Start doing a Wednesday and Sunday. Wednesdays be an energy check, and then Sundays do a channeled message for the collective. And in the meantime, just throw in some fun pick a card readings, and just more channeled message to what Spirit really wants us to know, to help us on our journey, to help us with our ascension, to help us maybe see some things that we're overlooking. And this last bit's just been fantastic, actually coming to love the dark night and being able to embrace the true magic that is the dark night of the soul. It's not an accident. It's actually our university where we learn the most. And so anyway, we're gonna channel a message here, just to see what divine wants, what the divine masculine wants us to know about our journey, where we're at, where our counterparts at, and then we'll ask, see what the feminine has to say, and we'll go from there. So I've already prayed up and cleansed the area. So let's just get right into this message and see what the masculine wants to know. So this first row is going to be, call it divine masculine, the masculine energy, but the person you're watching this video for. But again, some of these energies are going to relate to you as well. So, and it's a general reading, so take what resonates. I have no idea what's going to come through on this message, what groups this is going to channel, because we're all in different stages of our journey. And so that kind of seemed like a tone right there. So the tone looks to be hope. So it looks like we got the star card, the pole star here. And you see how his path is illuminated by his perception. Okay, so the light inside you will never ever go out. It will always shine light in the darkest places. So that's really funny that, talking about the dark night, and then this guy comes flying off. So looks like the masculine right now is really just asking the feminine to have hope in him, to have faith in him, and to hold on to her dreams, because it's actually her dreams that are going to be manifested by him. And wow, because right now he looks like he's going into the woods. He's probably going into a dark night, and he needs to go, and he needs all the hope that he can to be able to see what he needs to see down there, and to be able to release what needs to be released. Good man, there's been some tremendous, there's been some tremendous shifts happening, and so now it's really the masculine's turn to be releasing and doing some work. And it's really funny, because just when you think when it's all over, life will remind you that it's not over. Yeah, because right now he's insecure, he's a little scared, he's not sure about his plans, his confidence is going. So that's why he needs the light to go into the darkness, because he's a little scared. I'm sensing fear here. But that's until you understand what the dark night is, there's gonna be fear. But you brought the dark night onto ourselves, every single human, because it's where we're supposed to learn. It's where we build our dreams. It's where we learn what we like and what we don't like, and what works for us and what doesn't work for us. But because we're scared of those aspects of ourselves, we'll run from it, we'll hide it, we'll suppress it. But anymore, consciousness is not allowing it anymore. It's all being pushed out. It's all coming to the surface. Because right now, he's got the 10 of Pentacles, or 10 of Stones on his heart, with a message that it's almost done. So right now, it seems that the masculine's energy now, it's a 10 too, so he's reached the end of a cycle. And the only thing that looks like he wants to take that, where his heart's set, is in building a stable foundation, making sure that when he leaves this cycle, that there's a good foundation for the next cycle. And I believe this is more internal. This is, that he's going home to his own heart, that he's coming home to his own heart, that he's coming home to his true self, and he's receiving the messages from the divine. The divine messages of love. So it's the Knight of Vessels, Knight of Cups. So he's receiving the messages of love that are guiding him home, and it's going to help him complete all the cycles that you've completed, all the hard work that you've been doing to free yourself and to free the energy back to the collective and to just soften the world. And he's doing his part to reach there. So it's coming. So we got 21, 2, and 3. So 3, and it's his wishes too. So 3 days, 3 years, 6 months. 3 days, 3 hours. But the completion's coming. It's reached where it's gonna go. Because it's a really emotional time for him right now, and he's receiving. It's when he's taking time to sit with his emotions, is when he's receiving these messages that are guiding him back home. And this is where, at this place, this home in your heart, that's where you guys exist timelessly. And that's what he knows. And that's where comfort is. Comfort's always in home, because everybody that you've ever known is there. Everybody that you've ever known in every incarnation is right there at the home in your own heart, in the home of your being. So we're all being guided home. See, the thing with, this is the world tree, and, the world tree exists inside of every one of us. Our grounded nature, okay? Then our higher spiritual self that embraces all the seasons, goes with the flow with all the changes. But is rooted in home, is rooted in the heart. Yeah, he's receiving the messages. He's receiving the messages from the divine feminine, and from the divine feminine spirit, and in her place of power, in her in her success and her strength and what she's overcome, and also her protection, because she's already been there, so she knows how to protect herself. And so now the masculine energy, he feels that energy, he sees that energy, and he wants that energy. And so the feminine is sending those messages of love and protection to the masculine energy right now. Because right now he's battling between his worldly home, the home that he lives in right now, or whatever, in the physical world, and the home of his heart. And between his true place and his worldly place. And it's creating a little bit of a challenge inside of him. That's probably why this insecurity is, there's fear. He got all these arrows of the world coming at him. Feels like he's all tied up, but look, she could easily get out of this, and just got to deal with those 2 arrows. See how that's funny too. She's holding one in her arm, and then there's 2 right into her heart. So that's the challenge on which way to go. Because you might. So what's coming to completion too is is all the worldly things, all the worldly desires that are being released. For some of them, this is some drinks, or just whatever it is, sex, drugs, and rock and roll, whatever you want to call it. But focusing on the big pot in your lap, because that's where it's at. But this is also a very powerful feeling that's driving him, driving him home. But yeah, it's all these, you know, because 9, you know, this is all the karmic cycles that are coming to an end. I'm just going to be simplified to the one. Just want you to know, so it looks like the masculine just wants you to know that he recognizes you, he hears your messages, he receives your messages. He receives your messages, and you guys have the same home. You exist in the same place. And he's fighting, you know, and he's doing what he can to fight to stay in that space, and it does create some challenges, you know, in him. So the best thing that you can do is just have heart for this human, the person you're watching this video for, and just know that they are on the right path. They are on the path to success and closing out these karmic cycles. So it's your strength and your messages of love and goodwill towards this human that is going to help this human immensely on his journey. Going to help him get to where he wants to be. Keeps the hope alive. You know, the pole star's still sitting up there above this whole damn thing. And that's what's going to illuminate the path and create success for this human and for all humans. You know, this goes out to all energy, to all humans that are on the ascension journey. They're being guided home. All being guided home. All right, so now let's just see what the divine feminine wants to say, wants to add to this with the. See, and this is the springtime battle, and we're in spring right now, and things are moving very fast, very fast. Because right now, if you notice all the oranges in this card, you know, that's why it's such a fantastic indicator as a karmic card is, you know, all the sacral energy in here. The sacral energy with the blues. So being confused and not knowing how to speak your truths. Okay, and it'll overload your sacral chakra if you don't know how to properly express. So you'll go into drink, or you'll go into these karmic cycles because you don't know how to voice and properly express, even maybe just through music or a drawing or a poem or something. But this is what we're all learning, is how to properly channel all of these cups and all of these desires and be able to make peace with them. And because what they want doesn't resonate with us anymore, but the energy's still there. So you got to find out what they do want, and you know how to release those desires, but keep the energy. Make space for new. See, gratitude. And the feminine wants us to remember to be grateful. Yeah, very grateful. Interesting. Really liking the energy of this read. But again, only take what resonates, guys. And we're all in different stages. Yeah. See, this is the thing. That's just the energy that been really getting is it's the shift from the runner chaser. There's a major shift that's happening. And divine is, and look how tall this right here. So divine just wants you to walk away, or to walk away from any of the challenges that still exist in you, any of the desired outcomes, like, because right now it's holding on. Divine feminine is, many of you maybe still holding on to union, holding on to an outcome, holding on to some aspects of the world. May not even have to do with this connection. Some of the material things as well. But what I'm really getting here is the masculine is asking the feminine, to let go and walk away and see, see what happened for what it was, and just surrender and just let it go. Because as long as any of that past is being held on to, any of that, uh, the intentions that trap outcomes, and so essentially trap energy, and start to mess with humans' free will. Divine Feminine's just asking to just walk away. Keep it. Holy shit! Just keep the 2 cups. Leave all that other shit behind and keep your 2 cups. Okay, and the only thing is the now moment. Okay, the now moment of the partnership that you feel. That's the only thing to be focused on. And I'm kind of getting right now as well, that it's the now moment. This doesn't even have to be with intimate relationships, but this definitely does pertain to this connection, but also in your friendships, work partnerships, even people you meet down the street. It's all about harmonious connections. Okay, harmonious connections. See the beauty. See the beauty, Divine Feminine. Stay in your... Because, Jesus. This is a fantastic read. So many of you guys, I'm really feeling something major is happening for you humans. And it's right on the horizon. And it's this holding on energy that's holding the transition back. Because, man, you are in your Queen of Wands energy. You've got the material world. You know what to do in the material world. And right now, the Queen of Wands, I love her, because we're all beautiful, we're all attractive, we're all magical, we're all creative. But this queen is so extremely confident because she knows it, not with arrogance, but she just knows. She knows what she wants. You got the grounded queen energy. She will help you stay present and just take life and enjoy life as it comes, and to keep the energy fresh and new, not holding on to any energies, just allowing life to flow freely, and just stay in your happy. Just stay in your happy. Partnership is like, because right now all this is it's a transition. Okay, this is a major transition, and all of this shit that he's holding is what's burning right down there, and so just let it burn. And wow, this is so fantastic that these 2 came out together, because that's where I was going, and then this card confirmed it. Okay, just in every aspect of your life, every aspect, all of this shit here, always just walk away from them, because anything that's held up onto put on a shelf is old dirty energy. Just leave it alone and walk away from it, and just keep your cups in your hand. Set them down if you need to use your hands, but only keep the present. Stay present. Stay present in your partnerships. Stay present in your friendships. So we've got 10, 12, 22, 4. So right now, the main thing being built right now is foundations. So we've got master number 44 going. Yeah, so we got 4, which is foundation. So everything's got to have a good solid foundation, and so that's what you 2 humans are doing right now, is mirroring foundation, because you have 2 here. So divine is balancing everything for the greatest good of everybody. Okay, and it's balancing this partnership. Okay, and the only thing that knocks it out of balance is when we start to look back. If you look back at anything, without learning from it and releasing it, looking back at it, as long as you can release it and let it go, then it's a wonderful thing, because you're just releasing baggage. But on an earthly aspect, you know, when we're trying to balance it instead of putting it in the hands of the divine, that's when we get the challenges. That's when it becomes hard for us, because we're taking it on. We're taking it on ourselves instead of just you know, like we always say, you know, I give it to God. But do you really give it to God? Are you still holding on to it? Okay, because you know what you want. You know what you want. Okay, and the bummer is we have these beautiful dreams, get so build such wonderful vibrations, feel so empowered by them, and then subconsciously hold on to them and don't fully release them, because that's when you'll start to feel the polar opposite of your dream. It's because you're holding too tightly onto it, and once you feel the polar opposite of it, it's not there to create doubt and fear. It's to remind you to just let it go. Okay, your dream is out there. Your heart is constantly manifesting your dreams. But when we hold on to shit, then we miss opportunities, and you're just not enjoying life to its fullest because you're not present. So, yeah, I just wanted to get a quick message out here. I mean, this is just so damn fantastic that so obviously they want me to talk a little bit about the attraction. Page of Cups. Yep. Huh. So this is so it looks like what Divine Feminine is asking you to walk away from is the sexual attraction. The binding sexual attraction that many humans feel, the obsessive thinking, you know, the obsession about wanting to be together, and those are the 8 cups that are drowning out just the beauty of these two just enjoying each other's company. So this is, many of you probably are getting many messages from Uriel right now, from exposing up any type of obsessive desires or things that need to be let go of, and yeah, that's the thing. It's the physical attraction is natural and it's beautiful, and it's, you know, one of the greatest parts and very powerful in a spiritual connection. But also is a tainter, you know, because it can be addictions, and it can create obsessive thinking, and you know, so it's just more like the physical presence. Like, so this is like the 3D presence or the third dimension presence, like wanting the masculine with you right now. That's the energy that they're asking you to let go of. Okay, stay in your gratitude. Be grateful for this moment that brought you here, and it will defeat him, and it will bring the justice, and it will bring this transition to full balance, and balance the energies of these connections. And again, justice is such a fantastic card because it's swift, but it's balanced, and you'll receive your justice. You'll receive everything will come as soon as it's let go of. As soon as any of this worldly energy is worldly attachments to this connection, to your life, to your job, to everything. Let it all go. See if there's anything else they want me to add here. Yeah, just being asked to be grateful. I mean, you have so much to be grateful for right now. You put in so much hard work to bring you to this moment. And now this guy's coming in as a monkey on your back right now to burn, to expose out the last little things that are taking your attention, the last little monkeys on your back that kind of, you know, we know they're there. Maybe we don't want to look at them, but this guy's just going to keep staying there until he's released, and just seeing that he's nothing, that he's control. And that's another thing that I'm getting right now. So Divine just wanted to say it's control. Okay, so wanting to control the situation, you're just being asked to just let it go. And the justice will come, the balance will come. Just live your life, stay in your fantastic queen energy, sending your beautiful messages of love and of support. Stay home. And stay home in your heart. And also stay home when you feel that you need to stay home, because going out when your vibrations are off is never a good idea. So yeah, I'm thinking that this is pretty much it. I'm going to wrap it up right here. I thank you guys very much for stopping by. If you like the message, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. It helps it grow. I'm going to be putting a lot of work into the channel, over the next coming months to get out here so we can get the message out and just start really going through this journey together as the tribes that we are. So anyway, much love, family. Much, much, much love. And until next time, we'll stay strong.